Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Celestial Farm Girl here. Really happy you could be with us here today. We're doing a Divine Masculine read, and I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for all your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Letting me know that I'm helping, and that really helps me. If I can get things across to you, the message is clear so that they're understandable. And I'm just really grateful that God gives me the ability to do that. I ask for it continuously because it's so very important to understand it all, the spirituality in simple language, so that we can implement it into our lives. So I just want everybody to know I love y'all. We've got some wonderful, crazy things going on in the universe. You know, the sun is shooting off solar flares, magnetizing Mother Earth to the point of condensation. And her energetics are rising, and we're all here part of this earth, so we're all, and it affects the collective. So I just want you to know that if you feel a little offbeat, it's normal, because the energetics are twice as strong as they usually are, and that grounding is one of the best things you could do for yourself if you're feeling anywhere out of whack, and drinking plenty of water, and taking deep breaths, and bringing peace to your body and mind. There's a lot of extra light on the planet, and that's what's causing the magnetism to rise up. It's actually causing side effects all around the world, from a lot of extra rain and clouds, to extra snow, to extra cold, to extra earthquakes, to tsunamis, and it's going on all around the world. So just so you're aware, stay calm, stay at peace, pray, meditate, give yourself good time, love, and attention. Let yourself know, exercise, breathe. Exercise and breathing are really some of the fastest working techniques in grounding for relieving yourself of anxiety, stress, frustration, or anything like that. So we're here to pull a card for the Divine Masculine to give us a little bit of guidance as to where we're going to go. We're going to cut the deck in 3, because I read that you're supposed to do this. Yeah, there. And, I don't read the instructions on everything. I like to learn, by hand, but I do go through the instructions and stuff, and work my way through it to kind of perfect it after a while. But in the beginning, you get excited about things, and you might just go ahead and jump in. And, I've been known to do that before. So we're going to pull this top card, and we have the 8 of Water. The Lunar Mystery. 8 of Water. Walking away from something, leaving it behind. Leaving the things behind that no longer pleases one, that doesn't bring pleasure. Okay, so God's saying, Divine Masculine, if it doesn't work for you, if it makes you feel scattered and fractured, Divine Masculine, if you don't feel at peace, if it doesn't, if your emotions aren't joyful and happy and peaceful, then walking away is the way to go. Walking towards cutting things out of your life. This moon looks like the sickle moon, the crescent moon, cutting things out of your life that no longer belong, or Creator is advising you to cut some things out of your life that no longer belong. These are emotions. What are emotions? Feelings. Cutting out feelings and emotions that no longer belong. Feelings of anger, that's an emotion. Frustration is an emotion. These are emotions that you want to walk away from, so I can only assume these are negative emotions, whether yours, and of course we try to keep this on the Divine Masculine as a solo reading so that we already know what's happened. So now we're working with ourselves. So, and these could be emotions that you don't like. Feelings that don't make you feel good. Frustration, aggravation, self-pity, anger, I don't know what, feeling bad about a loss, any kind of emotions, victimization. He's got a mask on there and he's got his head hanging down. He doesn't look too happy. And he doesn't look proud of his emotions. So these are negative emotions. You never walk away from beautiful emotions. You just walk away from the negative, which you just leave them behind you and be like, that's not me. I'm not going to wear those emotions anymore. I'm going to change my emotions. I'm going to find happiness and joy in my life. And it's something that I've got to work towards because it doesn't just happen. Okay, let's clarify these. What is going on? What is going on, Holy Spirit? I picked up the Hermit card over there, the Storyteller. Okay, so we've got a Divine Masculine here who is not happy with the emotions that he's experiencing. He's been wearing a mask. He wants to change, and so has decided to walk away from something that no longer serves him well. And we're using the Lightbringers deck. Yay! I need a bigger one. I like the bigger cards. They have, I can see the pictures better. Okay, so what's going on with this Divine Masculine who is walking away from these emotions that no longer bring him fulfillment, that make him sad, that make him angry, that make him frustrated, that, that he is just not finding any satisfaction in whatsoever? What is happening? Who is conflict? Competition. This is about trying to fight to get something, or this is a competing to win at all costs. It don't matter who falls down or who gets broken. This is a competition. This is competition energy. Whether this is something you've been experiencing, and that is enough to make you feel like that. Everywhere you go, if someone is competing with you, trying to act like the things you say or speak on, you don't know what you're talking about, to try to one-up you, and or research and see if what you say is true. I've had that. And that's okay, but still in a way, it means if it's your friend, they sure don't trust you, and whatever, it don't matter. I just, I never was one, which is not the best thing that could have happened to me. I was very naive. I thought everybody always told me the truth. So in a way, it is good to look up things that people say to you that affect you, and you need a confirmation on that because it's going to affect your life, then you should always do that. Look that up. But other than that, if you're always trying to prove somebody wrong by looking up everything they say, which is my experience, it does get aggravating after a while. And when you see that, anything you say around them, they're going to check it out, it gets daunting. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It pissed you off. Pissed me off. Yeah. So somebody is either in competition with you or you're in competition. And remember, the only person you ever compete against is yourself. There's never a winner. There's never a loser. We just compete against ourselves to bring, to make ourselves better. Temperance, angel energies. This is Sagittarius. This is about philosophy and wisdom and learning and understanding that, you are special under this great big universe, that there are special things we need to learn to adhere to the universal laws that we might live in peace. Because whether we can see, there's only the universal laws in all actuality. And whether we see them or understand them or not doesn't matter. And they're very simple, actually. They're very simple. And the simplest way to see them is expect what you give to others to be given back to you. That is the simplest fulfillment of the law. So you want to make sure that you're doing your best to treat others as you would love to be treated. And then you're living the golden rule. You can't make a mistake. How do you want to be treated? Do you want to be treated kind, with respect? And so we treat others with that same kindness and respect and generosity. And that's temperance. And that's the universal law. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. We can't keep hitting back. If we hit back, it just never stops. It's the same with war. And we want to temper ourselves down. It's so funny. Look at this. If I can get it to how those two come together like that. So to go from conflict, competition into temperance is a great achievement. And that looks exactly like what you've done here, which I applaud you, Divine Masculine. To move into temperance takes prayer and meditation. It doesn't mean like, you're a religious freak, right? What it means is that you're paying attention to your spiritual world. And even though they say it's only inside of us, it's in us and out of us, because the universal laws reside outside of us for everybody. So it's not just within, it's being connected within to the without, right? It's being connected to the within to the without. So, and when we do, we never do without, right? We always have everything that we need. And so here you are, Divine Masculine. You're facing off into the distance. This is 3 of Wands. This is either Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy in here. We got all that red, that pink, beautiful ocean, and you're waiting for the next wave. Because that's what we do, is ride the waves of our emotions, right? If they're beautiful emotions and they feel good, we hop on our board and we're like, yeah, riding the wave. Life is good. Got the good vibe going. And this is what you're waiting on and you're going to catch. And it don't look like it's that far out. You're learning to understand yourself. You're receiving in your divine feminine energies. Yeah, after after the conflict, after the walking away from those emotions you don't like, and that's what we do. We walk away from them. We make a decision. Intention is everything. When you intend to do something, I will do this, you will get it done. And it's all about the intention. How do you want to show up in your life? How do you intend to show up for yourself? How do you intend to work with your 4 elements, your mind, your air, your body, your earth, your waters, your heart, your emotions, and your fire, your passion and creativity? How are you using those elements to improve and better your life? You're making judgments. You're making judgments. Judgment is so good. Making judgments is what comes before you make intentions. After judgment, you intend to do, and you do what you say you're going to do. And do it, and do it, and do it good. Yeah. Rest. Holy Spirit Creator says it's time to do some resting. More rest, more meditation, more rest, prayer, and meditation, and nourishment. Nourish your body. Do not forget to nourish your body. Nourishment. Healthy food, vegetables, fruits. I know you need your protein, but you also need those other things too. Very important to eat your fruits and vegetables, especially right now with the vibration of the earth rising. You're crossing the void. You have your ideas. You're studying. You're learning about yourself. You're crossing the void. You're going from one land to another. And you're crossing on the sword of truth. You're carrying the sword of truth with you on this journey as you cross from one stage of life into your next stage of life. You got your information with you, and your ancestors are buzzing your ear. They're talking to you. And look at the ideas you got for changing your life, the light bulbs. You got a lot of wonderful ideas. And you're planning on putting them into motion. This will be after you come out of rest. A little bit of rest, meditation, and prayer, Divine Masculine. Creator says. And you're moving forward. You're upgrading your energies. Your energies are rising, electrifying. Yeah, that's what I see from those light bulbs too. Your energy is getting electrified. Nine of Swords. You're leaving anything like this behind. Any kind of betrayals, deceits, things, people's ideas, self-sabotage, anything like that. You are not taken with you across the void. Why is that Nine of Swords here? Family. Nine of Swords, something about your family. Children. Maybe you had to leave behind a family or have separated from a family. But the world awaits. The wheel turns, and you're at the end of that cycle. You're at the end of that cycle and getting ready to push through into a new cycle. The world, you're protected. The circle of life, the geometric shapes. You have divine life within you. You are divine. And you will be successful as you pull through this. You will find balance. And you will dance with joy. You will find balance between the light and the dark. What's good for you and what's not. And you will find that balance through your experiences with on the lessons that you learn through your pain. Unfortunately, I hate to say that. With your family, the Nine of Swords there, and we learn our lessons. But believe me, in time, it will be bittersweet. There'll be sweetness too, because you'll appreciate what you went through to get to where you're going. The star, hope and faith, and appreciation for what you went through to get to where you are, to get to where you're going. That's why it's called bittersweet. The journey is bittersweet because not everything happens perfectly, because if it did, we wouldn't learn. The journey is bittersweet. You accept it all, the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's your journey. You accept it because this is who you are. This is where you've been. It's what you've been through and what you've learned from the other side when you come out in the light. It is your journey. And it's a beautiful journey. Your life is beautiful. And you need to see it as that. Yeah. Five of Swords. Now, I'm not sure why I'm pulling this. All I can say is do not think that you've got a bad life, because life is life. What you think is that you need to improve your life, to self-develop. And as you develop self, everything gets better around you. When you study the issues that you're coming up against, whether it's being able to blend with your family or however, then look into it. Be willing to reach out. Be willing to ask for help. Be willing to ask for advice. Be willing to open up and allow more information in order to bring you out of this conflicted mind of not knowing exactly what to do, having too many things to think about at once. So allow that through meditation and rest to go away. Yes, meditation and rest will bring growth. Meditation and rest will bring growth. Meditation is basically love. Love is water. You need to water. You need to water yourself. You need to allow yourself to be watered by self. You see that tree? That's him. Look at him looking at that tree. He's like, I love you, tree. He's talking to himself. That's him. Him growing up and developing him. Seven of Pentacles, creating his life, his 3D world by self-development, by working on his chakras. See those chakras right there? learning what a spiritual life is to implement it into your world. Okay, Divine Masculine. Let's pull a animal card today and see what animal you could look at symbolically that would help you to reach your goals. Let's see here. Now, God said, now. So we're going to take this. You know why? Because it's beautiful. Just like our Divine Masculines are. Very beautiful. You ever notice in the birds, the ladies' birds are pretty average, but the male birds have got all these beautiful colors on them and stuff? Yeah. Think of yourself like that. You're very beautiful and bright. This card says patience. Life's processes can take time. Oh yeah, to process life takes a long time. And it's important to have patience with yourself and others. Have patience with yourself and others. Allow things to unfold at their own pace. And don't let impatience or fear distract you. And that's the beautiful thing about the journey is allowing things to just unfold at their own pace. That's why it's called a journey. Continue to walk your journey, Divine Masculine. Be the best you can be in everything you do, and you will love yourself for that very fact right there. Just do the best you can in everything you do, and you will love yourself. That means putting the jar on the mayonnaise. It means tying up the bread, sweeping the floor. Anything you can do your best at it. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.